Hi friends, this is Dr. Apurv Mehra.
And this is Dr. Gobind Garg.
Goga Bhai and me have come here to talk about our Mission 200 Plus program, which we are going to launch very soon. And the program is going to start from 15th Feb. Sir, so
Yes.
grossly, first of all, congratulations to the entire Cerebellum family, to our students who followed our mission programs and have done well. Also to the students, right, who could not clear this time and who have been a part of the Cerebellum family, have been with us in the mission programs or have not been with us. We want to tell you this, that don't lose hope. You have to keep studying.
Yes.
So Goga Bhai, what's the plan this time?
So the plan is very simple. Whatever are the remaining days, you have to study thoroughly. So we have made proper plan in 3 parts. So first of all, you will have lectures, videos, and daily you will have 4 to 5 to 6 hours of videos. And in between there will be GTs in this first part. Then second part there will be E&Ds. There will be tests and discussions. And then obviously at the end, just like last time, there will be marathon sessions along with the BTI.
So when we talk about the mission 200 plus for the June exam, what all includes to the student who subscribes to the package? What all he gets?
So the student will get the complete subscription of Cerebellum. That means it will include all the videos which are pre-recorded, as well as the live lectures for FMGE mission which will be conducted. So all pre-recorded as well as live lectures. Then second thing, there will be Qbank, complete Qbank access you will have. Complete Qbank access. And plus you can also discuss the quick revision videos and all the other content which is available on the app. So everything will be accessible to you.
So you will have in-app notes, the Qbanks, the quick revision videos, the recorded videos including the BTR, and you will be having the live lecture. So this is what you all have when you subscribe to the mission program. As Goga Bhai just said, we have divided this into 3 parts or 3 phases. So let's look at the lab 1. So just to explain, we've been starting the programs with Goga Bhai. So he will be meeting you live on 15th of February. So he says that why 15th February? Because he wants you to enjoy 14th Feb, right? Feel love in your heart and go with a positivity. Let's start on 15th Feb. So that's why Goga Bhai himself has kept this date, because he wanted to be free on 14th Feb, right? So next to the Valentine Day.
Yeah. Basically, this time also many students who have cleared the exam. So they were saying that the first class last time also was mine. So they were saying that the first class itself was so fun-filled that they got motivated to study rest of the classes also.
All right. So it will be love and fun-filled.
Yeah.
This time it will be love and fun-filled because this is February. So yes. February is a different month. And so Goga Bhai's energy is contagious, and I hope that gets transferred to all the students. So if you see carefully, what is written here is a subject. Earlier, what used to be there, that he will teach a subject and the last day he will conduct an E&D. Yeah. So things have changed this time because the new schedule that has been prepared by the universal boss, Dr. Praveen Tripathi, he says that make something that a student can start revising along with reading.
Yes.
So for example, the first 3 subjects are pharma, anesthesia and patho. So once they are done, right, you will see there's an E&D and there's a grand test.
So the basic important why we have kept these 3 E&D of 3 subjects together. So many times students were complaining that they were not able to complete one subject, and then immediately the E&D come. So that is always left. So you will get extra time so that in the next subject you can do the remaining portion. So that when 3 subjects are together, there is more chances that you can cover up if you have left something.
And there's some sort of pressure, it's always good to have some pressure that pushes us as human beings, Example, if you know that today evening 5:30 Goga Bhai says, "Hi friends, how are you? This is Goga talking to you." That gets a pressure and you want to be on the screen. Otherwise, will you be there at 5:30? No, you might come at 6:37. But this discipline of daily lecture, and similarly at the end of the 3 subjects, you will like to score better in that exam that you give, right? And then you have grand test 1 the next day. We have a longer window from the grand test so the students can appear for the grand test and score. Grand test will have all 19 subjects. So basically, you will be able to understand that you have done 3 subjects, how you perform. And actually, as Gogabai always says, analyze your grand test. It will tell you how you have done in those 3 subjects. And then subsequently, as you keep on adding subject, your score should improve.
Yes.
Right, sir?
Definitely.
Right. So continuing with the phase 1, like ortho and forensic will happen. So there are 2 subjects, and then there's a E&D of these 2 subjects. Similarly, surgery and radio. So what we have done here is we have tried to combine the subjects and balance it out, right? So that the bigger subjects, they get more time, the shorter subjects, they get less time, but nothing is missed out. And then the combination of tests is balanced out. So that is how it has been done. Then again, you will have 2 E&Ds this time, and then the grand test 2 that comes up occurs on 10th March. Continuing with the same, since we have to do 19 subjects, you come with derma and ENT, then you have an E&D. Obs Gynae is a major subject for every entrance exam in India, and especially for FMT. So this is for FMGE students. So this is something which is very, very crucial. You have an E&D alone of Gynae Obs, and similarly for medicine. And followed by these 3 E&Ds together, you have the 3rd grand test, right? So this is how you keep on going. You have then PEDS and ANAT, these 2 subjects, and an E&D. So there are dates, like that PEDS you have 3 days. So you can plan accordingly in your brain that from 1st to 3rd of April, I'll be doing pediatrics with Dr. Anand. Then we have Dr. Shrikant who will be taking anatomy from 4th to 7th of April. And then on 8th, we give an exam which includes PEDS and ANAT. And similarly, then you have biochem, and then you have OPHTA, and then you know that there's an exam. And then you finally appear for another grand test. Now, this is a grand test where a lot of subjects have been covered. So here you will start seeing that how you have worked and how you are improving, right? And finally, as you keep on going till the grand test 5, where the first 19 subjects are completed, right? You will see there are so many E&Ds that are continuously occurring. So what advantage do you have here is that as you are studying, as said, you have a sense, right, that you do 3 subjects, you have an E&D, you do 2 subjects, you have an E&D, but then subsequently you have a grand test.
Yes.
And if a student is focusing on the grand test, Gogabhai, he's practically revising 19 subjects again and again.
Yes, that's the major advantage of grand test. So every around 15 days, you are touching every subject. So there will be no subject which will be left untouched for a long period. So that's why I always advise that you should attempt all the GTs. Do not skip any GT.
Right. And you also should understand, by roughly, if you started on 15th of February, right? So half of Feb, whole of March, and towards the end of April and the beginning of first week of May, that is on 6th of May, you are done with 19 subjects, and you have given 5 grand tests, and you have attempted E&D, combined E&Ds of all the subjects. So this is done. So you practically have done about 1.5 to 2 revisions.
Yes.
Because you did a subject, you revise for E&Ds, and you revise for grand test, and then you get ready. Let's assume that your exam is on 30th of June. And then you get ready for the lab 2. And what's in the lab 2, Gogabhai?
So lab 2 will be again E&Ds. So there will be combined subject E&Ds every few days. For some subjects there will be 2 days, some 3 days. So there will be E&D, so that you can again revise how much you can assess how much you have remembered till now.
Right. And this lab 2, we are again giving you 2 grand tests so that you can keep on revising. So ideally, every month, at least 2 grand tests are going to come to you in your schedule, and you will keep on revising. Like in the May, you have 1 on 19th, 1 on 31st for the lab 2. And if I go behind, right, we have 1 on 6th of May. So practically in the May, as you're inching closer to the exam, we have more grand tests being clubbed into it. And here, if you look carefully, you have pharma patho, you have an E&D, then you have psychiatry, derma, radio, then you have so what we have done is we have got 2 big subjects, E&D, given you a break of 10th and 11th of May, 12th you again give for 3 subjects, then we give you 13, 14 to study yourself when you come for Gynae Obs, then 2 days for 2 subjects. So that's how we have balanced out. You are giving time for you to revise on your own. All right. So here there's a stimulation. So you will have your in-app notes of the main videos and the revision videos. You will have in-app the annotated PDFs of all the live classes which are there. And that is what you need to revise here. And you have a history of E&Ds which you had given for the combined subjects. So all that you need to consolidate in this month. I believe that this is the time. These are the middle overs. This is the time that any match. So that's the time, if you make it strong, you have a great chance to enhance it. Because, the theme of Cerebellum is that we are the teachers, right, for the students, right? So when you are for the students and you're trying to do something as a teacher, your aim is that their course is your responsibility. So this is what is shown here. Goga bhai, anything you want to share? Because you've been taking a lot of interviews of people who did the mission classes and they did very well in the exam.
Yes.
Your experience you want to add here to keep them on the track?
We have already kept all our experience in making this schedule. Mind you, this is not easy to make such a schedule. And as we talk to the successful candidates who have just cleared the FMGE exam, so they were all those students who were completely following the mission programs. So they were very happy that the schedule has been made such that they get enough time for self-study also, and equally spaced lectures also there. So bigger subjects, smaller subjects, everything is catered. So believe this schedule, you can blindly trust and follow this.
Fantastic. And then comes the final lap, which everybody needs. It is the final run. Most of the big games are decided in the last over. And this is what is important. Initially read with us, then revise with us, and then have a quick revision with us, which is very, very important. And here you will see that you have quick marathons of subject being combined in one days, and we will take you till 24th of June. And if you notice the last 3 days, last 3 sessions, 20th, 22nd, and 24th June, these are the classes which Zainab ma'am will be doing for the BTR.
All 19 subjects.
Yeah, so 19 subjects. So we will be doing 19 subjects by the specialist, and then Dr. Zainab ma'am will be taking you for a quick revision with the BTR sessions, the famous BTR session, and that's going to complete our 3 phases, right? So Goga bhai, lab 1, so your message for the student. What should I do if I'm entering the lab 1?
So my advice is very simple. Whenever there is lectures, do not defer it. Do not say that के बाद में देख लेंगे यार, recorded तो हो रहेगा ही. Please follow the schedule. So जिस दिन जो lecture है, try to attend unless it's absolutely necessary to skip that. Do not skip the lectures. So my advice will be just listen to the lecture. After the lecture, you suppose lecture finish at 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. So till next day 5:30 p.m. you have lot of time. So you take a good night's sleep, then revise what you have studied last day, and plus please solve the MCQs. Try to solve 50 to 100 MCQ daily. That is very important. If you solve 50 to 100 MCQ and revise what had been taught last day, so half of your preparation for E&D is already done. So if anything is little bit is missing, you can cover that in the next lectures. So, but you should be extra careful, or we can say extra hard working for that, because you have to cover this remaining portion also.
Right.
So this is very important. Keep on following the schedule. If you follow the schedule properly, so your syllabus is our responsibility. So we will complete that syllabus, and definitely you will get a good score.
Fantastic. And just to tell you one thing, which is there is a schedule. We are going to be ready with our iPads and the pencils to teach you, with the content being abreasted, whatever is required till the last date. You have to be with us on this. And if you understand that this is a program that made a difference to a lot of students, right? And you want to be a part of our journey, and let's create history together. Let's cross 200 plus. That's what we aim at in Mission 200 plus. So till 14th of February, we have an offer running that you can subscribe at a price of 18,000 rupees, which will be modified from 14th midnight the next day. So do not miss out, because the seats are limited, right? So till 14th. So don't, there's no point in messaging us later on that I missed out on that. You have enough time, right? Do that. Do not wait till 14th, because after that midnight, the prices will be revised. All right.
Definitely. So you will get a good discount at this time, and the prices are revising soon. So we are hopeful you will join now, and do not regret that you could have taken the same package at a little lesser cost.
Right.
And I will want to say that you will be covering 4 or 5 times the syllabus. So first time in the phase 1, you are doing the syllabus, plus you are giving the E&D. You are preparing for that. So that means 2 times you have done. Then E&D, the phase 2, 1 more revision. Then in phase 3, subject-wise teachers, they will teach you marathon session, 1 more revision. Then Zainab ma'am BTR, whole of the syllabus, 5th revision. So 5 revisions you are doing, and there is no reason that you will not clear the exam.
And also understand that this can only happen when the teachers come and get it done for you.
Yes.
So this is what we want to do for the students by the teacher. That is what Cerebellum Academy is. And this schedule is absolutely on the theme, keep the balance right. Wishing you all the very best.
All the very best, and meet you on 15th.
See you. Bye. Thank you very much. you.